out to Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County. Okay. Marietta woman feels trapped in a rental home filled with large rats. Oh, y'all, what are we doing? I can't take it. I can't take it. It's not funny, except it's effing funny because it's stupid, okay? We ain't even talking about New York right now, child. Anyway, let's listen to this foolishness.
Well, tonight we are hearing from a Cobb County woman who says the living conditions in her rental home are unacceptable, and she's struggling to get her rental company to help her. And she's not alone. This can unfortunately be a common problem for renters. 11 Alive's Brittany Kleinpeter is in studio with me tonight. Brittany, what are her complaints?
Good evening, Cody. Joy Luna, says she has some new roommates that started to appear after a hole opened up in her roof following a storm. She says it's now going on 2 weeks since the hole formed and the rodents appeared, and she hasn't been able to get her landlord to fix it.
All of this, I haven't even gone in here. I have to throw all of this out for them all night. They're usually kind of quiet during the day, but all night just hear scuffling.
Joy Luna says the last 2
This is it's not funny. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. But I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm out of there. You heard? I am out of there. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna be going through the what is it called? The renter's insurance to be looking for the clause about rats because I can't do it.
weeks have been torture.
And I am terrified of rodents, so this has just not been a good time at all.
Living with some unwelcome guests.
I've seen like rats, like huge suckers.
The single mother and nurse says she started hearing this.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. We have something in common.
After a hole opened up following a bad storm last month.
On my lease, I see that it says they don't cover rodents. Okay, fine. You do need to cover the enormous hole in my chimney where they're coming from.
She says she's been trying to get her landlord to fix the hole for the last 2 weeks, filing multiple work order requests that have gone unanswered.
I feel a timely matter should be like really respected.
Luna believes she wouldn't have a pest issue if she had been able to get the hole repaired sooner.
Oh, this a whole house. I'd be calling in a contractor and billing that ass. You heard? Okay. Ain't no way. I'm sorry, child. And I got kids. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. Ain't no way.
Has an obligation to make the premises habitable.
Legal expert Tom Salata says too many Metro Atlantans like Luna are living in unacceptable conditions. Salata says renters do have legal rights and offers these tips.
So it's important that you document things as much as possible. First. Second, always keep a cordial relationship with your landlord.
He also says that in Georgia, renters can hire their own contractor to fix a structural issue and have it deducted from their rent.
Well, shout out to me, I tell you. Oh, look at God. Thank you, Lord, okay? You know, it's a little bit of common sense. That's all I'm saying, okay? It's probably in the landlord-tenant agreement, but, you know, what the hell do I know?
Adding that no tenant should be left to feel like they're alone.
I should be respected enough to live in a livable home.
Now, I did speak with someone at Progressive Residential this evening, the group that manages Joy's property, and they told me they are looking into her concerns and committed to working directly with her to ensure any issues are resolved.
Oh, well, at least they looking into it, child. Good luck to you, child, because ain't no way. I'm sorry. Good luck to that baby. Now, listen, at least it wasn't just the norm. It's kind of not the norm, but child, if you don't look at that damn landlord, I'd have been got that damn thing fixed. Contractor, what is that place called? Angie's List? I'd have been on Angie's List the next damn day. Hell no. No, we're not living like this. We're going to be in a hotel till them rats is gone, and I'd have billed it all to that daggone landlord. You gotta document it, but that's okay. That's okay, because I ain't got time. I told y'all, bat ended up in my daughter's house. Oh no, y'all got to move back home. Y'all got to move back home. I can't have my grandchildren near no damn bats. No, 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 no. Maybe a lot of people don't have that option, so that kind of sucks, okay? But at the end of the day, I'd have been had that taken care of. I'm not gonna sit around waiting for him or her. I don't know. So let me not be like that. But moving on, child. Moving on. This one, y'all. Okay. So this is Chicago reporting on this, even though this is in Indiana. Why is Chicago reporting on something that's going on in Indiana? I mean, maybe they next to each other. Y'all know I don't know no geography like that, but I just think it's strange. Why is Chicago reporting on this?
Possible that some residents could be returning to this apartment complex unaware of what's happened today. So far, about 13 families have been displaced because of a building that is uninhabitable and another building that has mold. It's expected there may be more. Kyle McChinnis is forced to move out of his home of 5 years after the Maryville apartment building where he lives is condemned.
And I get knocked a pound on my door this morning from the fire department. We all got to get out of here.
It's happening at the Hickory Ridge Lake Apartments, a sprawling housing community in Maryville, Indiana, located near 57th Avenue and Hayes Street. Rent for 1 and 2 bedroom units there range from $850 to $1,300 a month. City officials shut down one of the buildings on the property today after a fire inspector, following up on several complaints this morning, found an exterior wall of one of the buildings bowed.
It is imminent danger the wall could come down, so we...
Can you see that damn, you can see the bulge in this damn, like, I don't know how well you can see it, but you kind of really just see this damn bow in this building. This is half damn crazy. But I think, okay, it's just me. This just didn't happen yesterday. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling that something just ain't right. Prior to when they knocked on the door and said, "Get your ass on up out of here."
It is imminent danger the wall could come down, so we set up a little collapse zone and we're going to lock the doors. And but in the meantime, we're assisting the people to go in and get some of their necessities.
A second building was evacuated because of extensive mold and will be shut down too.
It just been mold. It's just been nobody picking up trash. I got 2 kids and everything. I'm just a single father, and I shouldn't be paying $1,100 a month.
Tenants say there's been overflowing trash dumpsters and overgrown grass on the property for months, and the conditions in the units are even worse. LaDonna Reed's daughter lives in one of the apartments with her 4-year-old son and says the unit is in bad condition.
Wait. You mean to tell me that there's a woman and her child? That's it? Yeah. A dude and his children. Listen, he can get it too. Sir, you know you shouldn't be living here. Sir, you know you shouldn't be living here. With kids too? Sir, goodbye, sir. Okay? You can get it too. Because you know daggone well you should have not had them kids up in here. All of y'all, okay?
Her laundry area is caving in. The ceiling is caving in there. There's mold around the bottom of the walls. Like you see, the grass hasn't been cut, garbage.
The property manager of Freedman Communities did not return our call for comment. But some longtime residents say they were told the property, which they say has been in decline for years, is being sold to a new owner soon.
So it's being sold. So that means the current owner said, "I ain't doing sugar, honey, iced tea. It's your problem now." Jackass landlord. Absolutely. They all ain't good. All right. This is a hotmess.com. But I'm telling you, this didn't just happen yesterday. Now, this news program right here is from last week. It's 7 days ago. But there's another one coming.
Here are angry that they didn't get the help they needed until now. But Councilman Leonard White says the city did their job.
So it's been a bad situation for a while. I think after the day that you're going to see a new difference.
Yeah, here's the difference. They ain't gonna have no place to live. So you trying to tell me that your councilman ain't help you out? You done elected a black councilman and the black councilman got up in here and ain't help y'all out? Not another one who has a position of quote unquote power and ain't helping you after y'all elected him up in there? All right, child. He said, "Oh, it ain't my fault."
Difference.
Now, that's quite possible. The Red Cross also assisting residents, doing what they can to give them the necessary supplies, also preparing to open a shelter for those residents who are displaced. In addition to that, the city tells us that the new owner, although hasn't quite taken possession of the property yet, in a good faith move, has already started to pick up the garbage from the overflowing dumpsters and also plans on cutting the grass. This situation most likely will continue.
They don't live there, so I'm really not sure what difference the picking up the trash and cutting the grass is going to make. But, you know, good faith effort. Listen, reporter lady, we were not born yesterday. That ain't going to help nobody because they ain't going to be there. But moving on. So structural concerns. Now, this is WGN News. Prompt evacuation at Maryville apartment complex. And this is 6 days ago.
Good morning, Jewel and Lourdes. Well, it's now been more than 24 hours since compromised structural integrity and unsafe living conditions prompted the Maryville Fire Department to shut down 2 buildings here at Hickory Ridge Apartments. Many of the 12 displaced families tell us it's been an emotional roller coaster of 24 hours, and they say it's unleft management issues that led to this happening. Town officials tell us the brick front wall of one building buckled outward, compromising its structure.
Yo, did you see that? Look at that. Y'all, this just didn't happen overnight. Yo, this is half damn crazy. And this wasn't a storm that made this happen either. Eesh.
Compromising its structural integrity, and further investigation revealed extensive mold in the building. Because of the unsafe and unhealthy conditions, tenants in impacted buildings were evacuated. Maryville's planning and building director says roofing repairs weren't previously addressed by management, leading to water entering buildings and causing mold. One of those mold-filled buildings is where Sharita Strong has lived for 5 years.
What? I heard that wrong. I know damn well I heard that wrong.
Management leading to water entering buildings and causing mold. One of those mold-filled buildings is where Sharita Strong has lived for 5 years.
Y'all, what is, I'm sorry. I've got to laugh to keep from screaming. You lived in this bullshit for 5 effing years, ma'am. 5 effing years, ma'am. What? You can't, she's holding her nose. She can't even smell it. I mean, she can't even stand it from that perspective, but you stayed there for 5 years with kids? Come on now, stop it. Now listen, I said this, listen, that white lady in last story, girl, you better go ahead and get that shit fixed and charge damn landlord, read the damn agreement. Sitting around here waiting, you're gonna be rat infested with your damn kids. You're a fool too. Get it together, biatch. But this one right here, look at this floor. Look at the way she came up there covering her nose so she can't stand it. But you lived here for 5 freaking years.
She has 2 children and says she has been fighting for answers and taking matters into her own hands to fix things herself. She brought us inside the building where she lives. You can see mold-filled apartments.
Y'all. She lives here. So I want to know if the news reporter called DFS, DCS, ACS, whatever the hell it's called, to let them know that there's someone that's allowing children to live in these types of conditions. This is more of a sign of these people don't give a damn about these damn kids at all. No way, no how, in any way. And whatever the hell it is that you getting for the free is more important than what needs to be done for your damn kids and their health. How about that? And your health at the end of the day, you dumb biatch. What is going on right now? This looks like a freaking movie scene right here, y'all. This looks like a horror movie. Look at this. What are you talking to the landlord about? For 5 years. For 5 years. I know y'all sick of me. there lights in here? What in the F is going on with you bitches? Come on now. Y'all ain't shit. You prove it every damn episode of this crap. And you put it out here for everyone to see. And I know it's going to elicit the and get all this money. All right, you going to get it. You going to get it. White guilt and all. Shout out to the white people. And the reporter ain't going to say it, so I'm going to say it. How the F do you live like this with kids for 5 years? Plus, you see all this shit? I know it's dark, but you see, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but in the kitchen here, all this shit on the floor. I'll come back to this in a second. All this shit on the floor in the kitchen. What does that have to do with the mold? So then not only are you living like this, you're teaching your children to live like this. Your children are getting Lord knows what type of disease along with you. And you're probably getting sick and your lungs are probably affected. But you got it going on and you're doing the damn thing, right? Instead of going and getting some help, reaching out to a relative, calling your children's fathers, or anything like that, it makes more sense to have your kids live like this. You ain't never gonna get me to say that this makes freaking sense for 5 effing years. But the reporter just gonna be like, oh, look how this poor thing has been living. Oh my God, it's not right, it's not fair. No, report that ass. That's child abuse. So what, y'all gotta wait until a child is deceased, rest in peace to that baby in the Bronx, before you say, oh my God, we just didn't know. We don't understand what happened. What happened? This is what happened. Oh my God. Shout out to Michon. Thank you so much. I'm so pissed off right now. Woo, child. Thank you, Michon. Thank you. She says, happy birthday, Michon. Thank you, sweetheart. She said, health, wealth, and much, much blessings. My little contribution to your next glass of Chardonnay. I appreciate that. Y'all need some after all this foolishness. Much love from your Canadian bestie. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you so much. I do need it already after this foolishness right here. This is so disgusting. And the fact that these daggone reporters go into these places, see this stuff, and then they never do anything. They never say anything, and they just go on with their life. That's why I say they don't give one damn. This is just a good story for them. This is something for their channel. This is something to move their stuff along. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody talking back. Ain't nobody reporting nothing to nobody about nothing. Toss up a GoFundMe and see where we land. These reporters don't give a damn. These reporters don't give a damn. But y'all want to keep going to them, and then you mad at me because y'all showing your dysfunction. This is freaking dysfunction. No, it's dysfunction. And you're sitting up here and you're putting it upon your damn children. Now they got to suffer. Gosh, if their friends know who you are and see it, then that opens up another whole can of worms. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Michon.
Building where she lives. You can see mold-filled apartments left vacant for some time now, with their doors still open and the smell overwhelming. Discarded cigarette butts could also be seen on the rugs, as well as other major issues. While the building next to hers was evacuated in its entirety, she says she was told it wasn't healthy for her to be living in her unit. So she packed up and left, staying at the Red Cross's shelter with her girls.
It wasn't home.
Well, sheesh. Thankfully, you eventually left. So, ma'am, though, oh my God. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. She got to live like this. And let me just continue to repeat. We see a running theme in all of these stories. What is that theme? But I don't need a man. I don't want a man. I don't need a man. I don't want a man. Child, you need one, whether you realize it or not. But you can do it all by yourself. And this is what y'all are doing. You're creating chaos for these children. And that's why they out here gremlinizing.
It was all right. I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for it. They were really nice to my children. But it's not home, I shouldn't have to be somewhere, in the open when I have a home and I've been paying rent for it.
You were paying rent for that? You were paying rent for that? Wow. if ever there was a time to make sure that you're not paying rent and you keeping record of something, that was the time. Yo, you know, shout out to everybody that's here, but Black people, y'all really do need to learn how to read. Y'all really do need to learn how to read, because read something that's not freaking blogs. Let me rephrase. Read something that's not entertainment. Read something that is not Suki Hana related. Read something that's not NBA related. Read something that's not about the Home Depot girl. Read something that's going to expand your mind. Read something that's going to give you some knowledge. Read something that's going to help you moving forward instead of sitting up here worrying about famous people that don't give a F about you at the end of the effing day. This is so stupid. You got a damn phone, I'm sure. You got access to every damn thing in your damn hand. And you still choose to have your kids live like this while you live like this and then act put upon. And then act put upon. The lease is given to you. The landlord-tenant agreement is given to you. Hell, this is a time where you should have been reached out to, what is it, legal aid or whatever the hell else them people is called that they putting all that money into, and you won't even do that. You sitting up here talking about a place that you pay rent for. It's just not the same. So this is what you consider home, child? You can't even walk in there without covering your damn face. Come on now. Sheesh. People talking about slavery. Y'all still enslaved. I understand when people say you are enslaved in your mind, because that's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is. You're going to sit up here talking about it's not a home where I pay rent. You paying rent for that shit? Ooh, child.
We spoke with Strong yesterday after she received the news of the evacuation. She says it still hasn't fully set in and that everything happened so quickly. There have been previous issues at the complex, according to town officials, who said prior fire code violations were noted, as well as violations of town ordinances. We're told there has also been a lack of cooperation from current and former owners to repair issues at the complex. The challenge, however, due to legal limitations set by state and federal laws, officials say code enforcement is limited to issuing warnings, followed by citations. Now, the police department says it is conducting an investigation to determine if any laws were broken by current property owners or property management. The fire inspector was also back out here this morning going into that building where you just saw those mold-filled apartment units. We have not heard back from property management. We have reached out for comment yesterday. Reporting live in Maryville, Courtney.
Thanks, Court. They ain't gonna say nothing, child. One more, y'all. One more. This is half damn crazy. So this is today. I pulled this a few hours ago, so it's a couple hours old. It says residents frustrated after Maryville apartment complex is deemed unfit for human habitation. It is unfit for human habitation. Wow. Wow. That sounds crazy, y'all.
For human habitation. That is what the sign says on several buildings in one Northwest Indiana apartment complex.
And it's not the first time we've been there. Our Suzanne Lemonnier spoke to tenants who say they were not offered help before they were forced to pack up and get out.
Sharita Strong and Minnie Nero Sabati are among the tenants here at Hickory Ridge apartment complex in Maryville who have been told they have to move out of their apartments by June 22nd.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. I don't have... Right now, I'm just putting things in storage, getting my belongings, my furniture, my clothes, my valuables, and it's just heartbreaking.
The Lake County, Indiana Health Department condemned 3 buildings in the complex, saying they're unfit for human habitation. Strong says it's because of mold. On June 7th, about 40 people were evacuated from this 4th building in the complex. The side of the building was buckling. An inspector found the structural integrity of the building had been compromised. Mold was also found in that building.
I just knew I could smell it and I knew it was something going on.
Strong showed us several pictures. She says this is the unit directly below her. This is the ceiling. She says there's mold on the ceiling and the walls in that unit. She says her kitchen counter has had a constant mold problem, along with this area under her sink.
It's the one next to my apartment, which is leaking into my apartment. I didn't know because I hadn't went inside of them. But it's coming from the inside of the other apartments into my apartment.
People we spoke with who live in one of these condemned buildings says that they called management numerous times about the growing mold problem, but they never got help. I decided to see if we
Girl, she decided to do nothing. Omega Sunlight says when you condemn a property, people must be paid to move on. That could very well be true. I'm not really sure. I ain't never heard the term unfit for human habitation. That sounds like a name of a movie or something. This is half damn crazy. However, I don't doubt what you're saying, but I would still be looking into my damn renter's insurance too, because, child, if I can't live here and I've been paying it, I'm thinking you should at least be able to put me up in some hotels before I find something else, something like that. But I'd be damned if I'm going to pay you this daggone money and this is what I got to live like? Child, I'm going to find a way. This is when I need to live in them hotels, child, okay?
We could get some answers from management about the situation and went to the office.
Hi. We were trying to get a comment from you regarding.
Clearly, they weren't talking.
Damn, they slammed that door real quick. They slammed that door in her face real quick. They said, nope, my bad. Y'all ain't gonna hear back from nobody. Let's call it quits because it's over. All right. Good luck to them people. Hopefully I get to see what the hell the update is. But y'all, that's crazy, y'all. That's half damn crazy. Vinny said, do you think they really have rental insurance? No, but I just thought I'd toss it out there. I'm just saying, y'all.